What's up, y'all? We just got the latest episode of Sakamoto Days, episode 4, called Hard Boil. And I can honestly say, with this series, it seems as if every episode is better than the previous episode. I thought episode 3 was fantastic. In fact, I was going to say, yo, that's probably my favorite episode so far. And then we get to episode 4, and I'm like, nah, man, episode 4 is like that. Like, we had a lot of great surprises in this episode, especially with Sakamoto as well as Lou. Both of those characters had moments in this episode where I'm like, yo, damn, I can't wait to see the next one. So, yo, forgive me if my voice sounds strange. I'm still a little bit under the weather. There's a bug going around out there, getting everybody. But hopefully you guys will enjoy this video, and make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for all notifications. So, in this episode, we have it where we get this new group of assassins that's trying to come after Sakamoto, and, you know, as well as his family. And the guy named is Boiled, which, I don't know, it's a weird name, and it's crazy because this dude goes around, like, if he looks up to you, he'll say, "You're hard boiled." Like, that's, like, I can only imagine someone coming up to me and be like, "You're pretty hard boiled." I'd be like, what does that even mean? You know, but you see he got this girl partner with him as well. I'm not sure what her name is, but she seems like she's a bit crazy, and we find out a little bit about their backstory and how, you know, these two people alone took out 100 people in a certain mission that they had. But you got it where they go after Sakamoto and his family while they're in a haunted house. And it's crazy because a haunted house is somewhere you wouldn't want to go because there's so many spots where a person can jump out and surprise you, hence it being a haunted house. But, you know, Sakamoto's wife and his daughter wanted to go to the haunted house. She looks pretty young to want to go to a haunted house. That's insane. I don't think I wanted to go to a haunted house until I was about like 12 or 13. I'm gonna just be real. Let me know in the comment section, what age was you when you went to your first haunted house? Maybe I'm different. Maybe I was a little scary ass dude. I don't know. But at her age, I definitely wasn't trying to go to a haunted house. But you got it where you get separated from, Sakamoto gets separated from his family, and then you get a little flashback from Boiled, and he's thinking about his relationship with Sakamoto. And it's one of those relationships where, in his eyes, he viewed them as best friends. He felt like they were always together and stuff like that. And in Sakamoto's eyes, he really didn't pay this guy any mind. And I've had situations like that where someone will speak to you and be like, who is this guy? Like, where do I know him from? And whatever the case, they just got this imagination, you know, where they just have this, like, where they think you guys are really good friends because you guys were around one another, and I didn't even notice, you know. So we have the same situation going on with Sakamoto, as well as, you know, it kind of reminds me of Rock Lee. I mean, not Rock Lee, but you know what I'm saying? Dang, what's his name? I can't even think his name. Guy Sensei, and how, you know, old boy, the shark guy, could never remember his face. I thought that was hilarious, and that's the moment, that's how this episode feels. Like, Sakamoto doesn't remember this Boiled guy, you know what I'm saying? But you get it where he wants his revenge. You got it where he's facing off against Sakamoto, and then you have it where Lou and Shin is facing off against the girl. You have it where Lou is drinking some type of anxiety medicine, but it turns out to be straight alcohol. And you have it where she's doing like a drunken fist that's very similar to Rock Lee. Really loved those moments throughout the episode. And you see that she actually was getting the upper hand on this girl. And then the girl, this assassin girl, says like, yo, all right, well, I got a mission. If you can't touch me within every 10 seconds, we're going to cut up Shin. And I think that's a hilarious moment because you have it where Lou is like, oh, man, there's no way I could do that. Goodbye, Shin. He was such a great friend. I don't know why. I thought that was so hilarious, man. I thought it was hilarious as hell. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know, I just thought it was a funny moment in this episode, and I just can't wait to get so much more of this series, man. Like, it really makes me want to get back into the manga and catch up. Now, I do read the manga, but I am behind, and I don't know, like, it's like when you get behind in a manga and then the anime drop, it's kind of like you want to wait to see it in the anime, especially if you're feeling the anime. But we have it where, of course, we got Sakamoto facing off against Boiled. And you see Boiled has this big grudge that he's been holding against Sakamoto for so long, and he's like pretty much using all his frustration and pent up anger against Sakamoto. But then you just have this moment right here towards the end of the episode that has me like, yo, I need to see the next episode, man, because you have it where Sakamoto walks up and he's like, yo, I kind of remember you. And you see him talking about the pretty much the weapons that Boyle has been using, which is like these explosion bombs and these rocket punches from these gloves he designed. And you have it where Sakamoto just walks up to him and says like, yo, okay, I remember you. Things are about to get a whole lot more serious because I'm not playing around anymore. And for real, throughout the series, throughout the first 3 episodes, this is the first time we actually seen Sakamoto look serious. You see that he no longer looks big. He's back to his slim self, and maybe he just make himself look big as a bit of a disguise to make people not realize who he really is, as well as to catch his opponents off guard. But you see he's back in his normal size, and he's like, yo, he's not playing anymore. He's serious right now. Shit is about to go down, and I can't wait to see the next episode. The only thing that sucks about that's going to suck about next week episode is I have to work the day it comes out. But other than that, man, I enjoy this episode. I don't know what I'm more excited to see. If I'm more excited to see Sakamoto go in, you know, using his, I guess his assassin look, or if I'm more excited to see what Lou can do to try to save Shin, because I feel like Lou needs a moment to shine, because Shin, he did his thing in the previous episode. Granted, he was guided by Sakamoto and how he got his victory, but he went in the whole episode. So I would love to see what Lou can actually do in the upcoming episode. And I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. We're probably going to have a mixture of Lou / Sakamoto, both of them going in on their opponents. Now for the Bull guy, I think his technique and weapons is pretty cool. But you have it where in the flashback, Sakamoto was calling his moves boring. The whole explosion bombs, I think they were pretty cool, and how he's using them to bounce off different damn, I'm messing up my words, but to bounce off of different surfaces and explode in front of his opponent to catch him off guard. And then he got those rocket punches that increase the impact of his punches. I think that's a pretty dope weapon in my opinion, if the person have enough skill to use it. I mean, you see he was actually messing up Sakamoto in this episode with those blows. So for me, I think it's a pretty dope tool or dope weapon to actually see implemented in battle. But you guys can let me know y'all thoughts on it down below. If you like this video, make sure you thumb it up, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. Solo leveling video will be dropping soon, later today. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.